I'm going to show you how to make my favourite chocolate eclairs. Firstly, the chocolate pastry cream filling. Combine your egg yolks and sugar and whisk. Add in your flour and corn flour and whisk again. Pour over your milk once it's just coming to the boil. Pour it back into the pan. Then over a medium heat, keep stirring. I'll show you this in detail in my pastry cream video. Once it starts bubbling, stir it for a further minute and then remove from the heat. Add in your chocolate. Then cover and refrigerate that for at least an hour or two until it's cool. Next, we'll make this incredibly shiny glaze. This is used to coat eclairs at some of the finest patisseries in Paris. Take some gelatin in sheet form and you just want to put it into a large bowl of cold water. I'm just going to cut it so that it's nicely submerged. Over a medium heat, stir your sugar and water to dissolve the sugar. Then as soon as it comes to the boil, remove it from the heat. Pour that sugar and water over your sifted cocoa powder and stir that in. Heat your cream over a medium heat. When it just starts coming to the boil, remove it from the heat. Squeeze the water out of your gelatin, which will be soft by now. Add that into the hot cream and stir with your spatula till it's completely melted. Pour your cream and gelatin over your chocolate mixture and stir it in. Blitz it, strain it, then cover it and refrigerate it for 2 hours. You can then remove it from the fridge and leave it to sit at room temperature. Next, we'll make the choux pastry. So put your liquids, your salt and sugar and butter into a pan. Over a medium heat, firstly allow your butter to melt. As soon as it comes to the boil, straighten with the flour and start stirring. Dry it out a little. Just leave it to cool for about 5 minutes. Now that it's cool, we can beat in the eggs. Keep going until you get to just the right consistency. I'll show you how to check for this in the choux pastry video, which I'll link below. Spoon that into a piping bag. I'm using quite a small nozzle, this is 1.2 centimeters. So twist the end, and you want to maintain this tension while you pipe, so keep the end twisted. I'm going to be piping these eclairs 6 centimeters long, so I'm just drawing some guidelines on my baking paper 6 centimeters apart. Just remember then to turn your baking paper upside down so that the guidelines are on the bottom. Pipe a little blob into each corner. This will keep your baking paper stuck down nicely. And then pipe, leaving nice gaps between each one. So you want to squeeze, stop squeezing, flick down, and then flick up. Squeeze, stop, down, up. Then dip your finger into a little water and press down any flicks. And bake them for about 18 minutes. Once your choux pastry is cooled, remove your pastry cream from the fridge and beat it. Now that it's nice and smooth, I'm just going to spoon it into a piping bag, which I've fitted with a very small piping nozzle. Then using a small sharp knife, make 2 small holes on the bottom of each eclair. Then pipe in your pastry cream, pipe a little through the other hole, and then put them all into the fridge for about an hour for your cream to firm up. So finally, we're ready to glaze them. At this point, your glaze should be nice and thick. If you need to thicken it more, just cool it slightly. If, on the other hand, you need to thin it out a little, then just heat it slightly. You shouldn't have any lumps in it either. If you do, just smooth them out with your spatula. Dip, lift, up and down. Take your spatula, take off that excess without touching the eclair. Turn it up the right way, and you're done. Just pop any little air bubbles with the tip of a sharp knife. Loosen it up. Dip, lift, up and down. Take your spatula, take off that excess. Then it's just a case of glazing all of your eclairs. Keep them in the fridge until you're ready to eat them. Thank you for watching. I'll put the links below to my choux pastry and pastry cream videos, and I'll see you next time.